The Orville Episode 6, Krill. The cold open was hilarious and continued the show's fantastic depiction of the day-to-day, playful relationships between the members of the crew. The discovery that Bortus can basically eat anything and the challenge to find something he can't was hilarious, and Isaac shows yet again why I think he's the funniest character on the ship. The Orville responds to a distress signal from a mining colony and encounter a Krill vessel attacking the colony, resulting in a fantastically shot but brief space battle. We finally get a good view of another Union ship, and a small Krill craft has been captured, leading to a plan to infiltrate a Krill destroyer to learn more about their culture and acquire a copy of their Arcana, the book that guides their faith, that could be vital in understanding the Krill and finally opening a dialogue and avoiding a possible prolonged holy war. Starting with the press briefing outlining this plan, the episode acts as a commentary on religion within the context of zealous ideology, in a manner that isn't a hokey, blatant, hit-you-on-the-head anti-religious message, but rather a commentary on religious extremism. It can also be observed as a commentary on perceived cultural superiority and nationalism that drives many social conflicts, especially in relation to the current divide in American political and social ideology. The Union imaging technology, their holodeck tech, makes another showing as Captain Mercer and Lieutenant Gordon disguise themselves as Krills and infiltrate a Krill destroyer. From this point, the episode does an incredible job of exploring the inner workings of Krill culture, while examining its themes of conflict driven by cultural misunderstanding and violence driven by perceived racial superiority derived from an unwavering religious belief. Within the context of this episode, the Krill are moved from a two-dimensional baddie into a very interesting polar opposite culture in many different ways, something that I think we'll see explored a lot in the future of the show. I think that for the large part they're going to be a returning opposition, a bit of a Cold War with a few battles type of thing, really in the way that the Klingons were in the original Star Trek series in many ways. The scrutinizing social commentary was current and tastefully tackled within the context of a fantastic sci-fi story that gives a fascinating look into one of the most prominent alien cultures. The Krill characters are well done, both in terms of their makeup, the writing of their characters, and some rather brilliant acting performances. The episode contains some of the most impressive and fun action sequences so far. The episode had the fun sci-fi story element of episodes 4 and 5, but a lot better. Great humor equal to the best of previous episodes, which never felt out of place or interfered with the dramatic elements. Some of the series' best special effects, and easily the best social commentary without the handful of stumbling blocks previous episodes like Episode 3 About a Girl had to walk through. Last week's episode was my new favorite in the series, but Episode 6, Krill, rips that label away by equaling every element of the previous episode that I adored, and adding the most well-handled social commentary of the series thus far. If I had to come up with a complaint about this episode, the only one I could really think of is, it needs more Dr. Claire Finn.